Harlem ping pong game is pretty strong.
It's strong. I roomed with tennis players at the U of A. They were all incredible ping pong players, and I got pretty good. It was like Ant-Man.
All-American. You've got the returning All-American in Caleb Love. He was a McDonald's All-American. Jaden Bradley, who started with 14 points, he too a McDonald's All-American. There are 3 dudes that are McDonald's All-Americans, and that's Tommy Lloyd. That's whether it's through the portal, whether that's recruiting. That's a big point of pride. Hey, by the way, don't forget, speaking of pride, you got to be proud and make sure you're subscribed. Spend less, stream more with a special offer from ESPN Plus. Matt and I have both done it. Spend $20, get the annual Southern California. Mom will be right by his side with signing everything that he said. So there's a lot of empathy and love and understanding, and that's what you're seeing, I think, at Bryant. When he came out, just a freshman, he walked up to each official before any veterans did and introduced himself to each rep.
Never played in a college game. I don't care where you've played. It's a little different, and I don't think it'll take long for him to figure it out, like a game or two. But for a lot of guys, it takes time.
Lewis with 4 points, misses from long distance a minute ago. A lot of the due diligence in the recruiting for Justin Downer. He says he gets a ton of buy-ins. He gets some players that would maybe be mid-major players that pass on the offer to go play at Point Loma, whether it's the academics fit, it's being on the ocean. He always talks about how much he plays to honor his grandfather, who he lost in 2021. Caleb Love's parents, Alicia and Dan, college football. Here's Brown again. He's state champ in high school.
Well, I'll tell you what they do. They spread the floor, and they can all shoot it. So if you get your guy off guard, wing shooter.
You're talking about the size of Awaka, folks. That brick wall as he was charged with the offensive foul. Look, he didn't get the minutes he wanted last couple of years at Tennessee as he fights underneath. He led their team last 2 years in offensive rebounds than anyone else as he travels on the floor, and that alone is a number that you can work with that number, and with more minutes you hope that better things come.
Well, and he's been so effective. What'd you see right there? A double team.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was ever double teamed
No.
at Tennessee.
No.
You know, averaging 4 a game. He probably low. We saw how many great passes the last few years.
18.5 assists per game as a team last year, Arizona. That means your bigs were passing, even including guys like Paulo. When you have 18.5 assists per game, that's 4th in the nation. As that three-pointer lines up short, there's a board. And by the way, this team defensive rebounds like a fiend. They are crazy on the defensive rebounding side. But that is a state champion high school high jumper. Like, he was that good, track and field dude. And that was, and by the way, when we say Barnes, by the way, honored recently with the Ethan Hamilton Leadership Scholarship. And we'll talk a little bit more about that and who he is. We'll get to know, by the way, Trey Townsend after the break, the pride of Oxford, Michigan.
Tacos and burritos here in Tucson, some of the best. Good kid, really good kid. Been fun talking to him before the games.
Has found a home here, certainly in his final stop. What a way to wrap your college career. A lot of experience. This is the Horizon League Player of the Year, so an elite mid-major player. Taking his game to the Big 12 and out with tight end as big as he is in a football game.
Yeah. No,
that's Travis Kelce right there, the younger version.
George Kittle, Kels Point. That's good teamwork right there.
Hey, so Bryant's got 13 points. He's 6 of 7, the freshman from the floor. His team has 19 assists overall. In this game, they're shooting 64%, 8 of 16 from the line. Only been to the line 16 times. Might surprise a lot of you that Point Loma's been to the line more often.
Yeah.
23 to now 19.
On line. Part of the problem, though, if you don't foul, they're going to get some good looks and some dunks. They've been pretty good on the in transition. And I think, look, I think they've worn down Point Loma a little bit here. No question. You've seen Point Loma, some of the shots fall short. Arizona beating them on the other end, but you would guard them in the post. I mean, I think you would need someone a lot taller. Dahl there was taller, But I don't know what you do with him because he gets into your body and you're almost just at his mercy.
6 feet 8 inches tall. His senior year of high school averaged 19 points, 14. That is.
They wore him down.
And understandably so, getting a chance to see a couple of others out there. Addison Arnold gets the call, the redshirt freshman from Simi Valley, California, number 2 on that jersey. Played at Royal High School at 23 plus 9 rebounds a game. Arnold gets the call as a senior.
Well, think about you come off the bench here, get some minutes, you know, prove yourself for Point Loma, and then you look over and Carter Bryant is guarding you. He's one of the best. He's on draft boards right now, and he's coming in off the bench for Arizona.
55 and 42 points in his high school career.
Light it up. Let's see it. We're going to see it here, I think. There it is.
Look at him hustle.
You know,
Really bad ankle injuries and great comebacks for Arnold. Ooh. Comebacks, I should say. I interrupted you.
No, that was good that Bryant did not get hurt there. Nice action at the rim, not able to finish.
Boy, Arnold is just flying all over. Under 3 now. Matt and I'm glad you spent this evening with us, at least a little bit of it, on ESPN Plus. The give and go, and there's that catching thing. That's why it's so important on a bounce pass.
Yeah, and Bryant, you can see there, you know, great job by Carter Bryant. He can get a shot up anytime he wants, but he's getting in the lane, looking for his fellow freshman there, Stephen, to get him a good look. Whiteman, they don't want him to put one up here.
Shot clock's under 5.
There it is.
Somebody, don't be shy. A little bit firm.
Well, Whiteman got a little bit in trouble because he gets to the corner there and he's got Dahl with a 7'2" wingspan on him. That block going down.
Matur Dahl, 4 points in this game. Paulson, a couple of new key players. Will Mena is on.
So those guys have played against fantastic players, pros, the last 3-4 years.
Will Mena is in there. Sven Jotmo from France is playing. Walked on at Mizzou, will help out here at Arizona. Wasn't there. Tried to work together over the shoulder and missed Pierce Davis. All right, so it's a 20-1 run to end things.